Hi, hi. Hi, Agnes. Thank you for a second, and here's your nut. Hi, hi, and welcome back to my next stream. I'm Chaos with a power of 10, and we will play SCP Secret Files, the second part. We stopped. I guess it's the first real file that we have to work at. It is about the Hanged King, I guess, as far as I can see it. And there are mannequins. Of course there are. I have read about the Hanged King a little bit. I know him for before already, but his story never really made sense to me, so it's like a little bit woozy. But I decided to read on it, and so I will have to warn you about violence and hanging people. Maybe. I can imagine. Yeah. Hi Hawkins, hi Carol, how is you too? Thank you for coming by so early. Also I have now this little thing over there. Since this game was gifted by Biz. This game was gifted by Biz. There we go. So was multiple other games that I still have to put on Discord. Like, I am on Observation Duty 1. That one was also from Biz. I'm cooking. What do you cook? I hope it is yummy. I'm getting sick. I stayed home from school today, but worked on my studies at home. Don't get sick. You're getting too often too sick. Don't do that. But good that you rest. Yeah, and because of the mannequins and all, we stopped stream at that point. I also have no reviews. Let's see how long it takes till somebody is using them. Wait, excuse me?
I'm very familiar with cognito hazards. I've been trained to deal with them.
Ah, okay.
But this wasn't anything like
I thought we are back at the beginning.
I couldn't breathe. It was like there was a knot tied around my throat. I was weightless, hanging, gasping. No matter how much I struggled, nothing helped.
That does sound terrifying. But perhaps it was just a nightmare, though.
No. We wake up from nightmares. Not from this.
So last time we read the letter, and then we went into the lift. I have a weak immune system, I can't help it. You need more vitamin C. No, it will not help really.
Are you kidding me?
Wait. I have the feelings again it's too quiet for you guys. Maybe more like... Oh, that looks better. I have vitamin C today, so hopefully I don't get sick. I continued with my ginger tea. Really, it is surprising how yummy a sour tea can be. You know? So our mission is to get to the 7th floor down and get the black box. The black box is the thing that should tell us what happened here. Because this is a facility that was like taken over by one of the SCPs, I guess. I had 2 cups of hot tea today. Yeah, and that is our warning that it's... reality is destabilized. So we use these things to stable the reality again. Oh no. Yeah, these. I talked about these. Are you talking about me? You look like you talk about the lift. I don't wanna. When I go around it, they will be gone, huh? They are moving, for sure. In some way.
I guess I'm taking the stairs.
Why?
It's locked.
Oh, this SCP is a weird one. I think it is the Hanged King, but I don't understand why everybody here turned into mannequins. It's so dark. Oh. I knew it. They are running. Yeah, that's why we ended last time, because of this. Ooh. Hello?
What the?
Hand King? Are you this? Hello? Duke Sortino, the chains of fate coil like a poisonous snake. It is not only me they seek to entangle, but also you. Gonzalo, the curse before death is frightening indeed. Petruccio, get this metal out of my thigh. Let dead men remain speechless. Petruccio extends the noose and strangles Sortio's neck. Sortino, traitor, usurper. Ah! Okay. Sorry. Why are you reading this while standing here like this? That's not on me, sorry. What? Alikiri? Help. Help. He's just having a scroll while he reads, it's okay. Is that something that you normally do? Standing there, reading and reading your theater texts? Or, I guess this is the woman's toilet, so yeah. Okay. Is this normal? Lord of Alayada? I have the feeling I know this, because the Hanged Man belongs to that kingdom, and there's also other ones, the Hanged King, and then there's... What? I guess red, blue, and... Red, blue, black? There were also other kings. Well, not kings, more like lords. And I believe they have something to do, as far as I remember, with the mask and the doctor. The pest doctor. I can't remember that far. I don't understand how. I bet he will move after I read this. Isabella, if the lies of the monarch were to be recorded in a book, the archivist would never know a moment's rest and would evidently become overboarded with fatigue. Maid Beatrice. Empress Lord Antonio is here. Isabel, what is that you say, my estranged son? Why would he come to see me in the convent? Go get my very best dress at once and prepare a glass of poisoned wine. As you say. Maid Beatrice leaves. Isabel, what sad truth the dice rolls with lies and bears my name, and the matter under his conspiracy shares my own flesh and blood. What happened? What fell? Huh. Knock knock. Who's there? You need to continue for the joke. I'm making rolls and kebab meat. What kind of rolls? I had casserole. No, casserole? I believe? With noodles. Yeah, it's a Hank King's tragedy. Yeah, we shouldn't beat them. I have the feeling that would make us mad. Oh. Okay, then.
This cognito hazard. Could it have something to do with SCP-701? The situation here is much more serious than I expected.
I guess that, yes, a cognito hazard has something to do with a SCP, yes. I don't know where else this would come from. Oh, there's another, okay. Brötchen. Brötchen. Ah, yeah, the Brötchen. Oh. And there are two. Oh, you knocked. Interesting. Just imagine it's spelled correctly. If I fall down there, am I trapped? No, I can. Oh, so, okay. Please move over there and then I can go up there, okay. B-R-E-T-C-H-E-N. Here's not enough place for them to move when I look away. Oh, wait. Why can't I not just take one of these? Take one of these. Without the S. Oh, he hammered against this one. Huh. Okay. I guess you will only move if I take the paper. Yeah. Miss Irene Marble, recently a former assistant of Dr. Taylor Cooper, Miss Lisa Amanda, was demoted because of her refusal to carry out the experiment orders given by Dr. Cooper. On the 16th of, she was injected with Class A amnestics and sent away from sight. To fill this role and at the behest of Dr. Cooper himself, site management has decided to promote you to the role of Senior Experimental Assistant. Your interview and authorization session will be held today at 1330 hours. Oh, 1330 hours? Room 711. Please come prepared. From encrypted. Okay. I didn't know you use Ö. We have a lot of Ö. We are one of the few countries that uses them, like Ö, Ä, and Ü. You can also write it as OE if you want. You still there? Good. Okay, let's this one first. Take away. Might take your paper first? Yes, I take yours. Act 2. Personae. Gonzalo, Antonio, Isabella, Ludovico, Francisco. Scene. Convent in. Act. Description. To cover up the truth, Gonzalo orders the arrest of the 3 men who witnessed the Queen's confession and imprisons the Queen in the convent. Gonzalo then goes to have a secret meeting with Ambassador Alagada. Alagada! Wait, it is an ambassador? I thought Alagada is a place. After learning of the Queen captivity, Antonio begins to plot his revenge. Oh. I don't know the first letter, but the other ones is Ä and Ö. I was always thought them Swedish letters. No. We have the second one, the third one, and the U. The U with a double point. We don't have the first one. I don't know what that is. You need oil. And feet that doesn't belong inside of the ground. Oh, something loaded. What loaded? Act 3. Personae. I guess it's persons? Or people? Gonzalo, Antonio, Arlinda, Francisco, Isabel, Petruccio, Sortino, Arteles, Scene, Ballroom, Convent. Act description. Gonzalo kills an eyewitness and orders the royal chef to make a stew from his body. The witness's daughter, Arlinda, is then placed in the convent. Antonio and his squire enter the convent to confront the queen. She tries to kill Antonio, but he sees through her plan. She is left to suffer of the consequences. As Antonio and his squire evacuate the monastery, they encounter the imprisoned Arlinda. Why do you look like you have done something? Either you were moving towards me, like a annoyed father with his hands behind his back. Oh wait, how did you got here? Or you look like sheepish, like you have done something and you want to say, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Okay, we go in here. Everything's fine.
It's all very unusual these days. Many people have come to the site, but they haven't registered with the authorities. I've heard that Cooper and his team are rehearsing a script into a play, and that all participants are required to record their daily status. My experiment has to be put on hold because there's no one left to work on it. It's not right. I'll write an email to the minister and inform him of the malpractice going on here. Who's that?
Uh-huh. So Dr. Cooper was the one that wanted the script into a play. The Hankins tragedy. Yeah. Ah, great. Knives. That's what we want. I mean, yeah, but not with them. They shouldn't have the knives. Anyone should have a knife, it's me. Round handles, they may have been seen on other filing cabinets. Huh, I would have thought they would run towards me. Oh, he's gone again. Are they both gone? Nope, you are still here. Hey, where's your friend? Did he leave you alone? How unfriendly. Oh. That's weird. That's weird. Good enough. Can you climb? Just a short question. At first, most of the on-site personnel were apprehensive about participating in this project. They should have been. But after distributing some SCP-701 documents to a few volunteers, they became widely circulated, and the number of people coming to sign up suddenly increased. Yeah, that was the first warning. It's rather curious how it happened, and I haven't quite figured out the reason behind it yet, but it's welcome news. I will take it as a good omen. Now I've managed to mobilize the entire station to participate. Every single person. It's my chance to prove myself. An opportunity like this doesn't come every day.
Why would Dr. Cooper need so many volunteers? And what on earth is this SCP-701?
I guess, well, to be honest, Dr. Cooper, or the person that writes this, doesn't sound like a crazy person yet. So maybe the scientists haven't really read the script yet? But since they distributed them to other people, they became crazy and really wanted to be part of that play. Why do we drop down? Cute. Hi, mice. Yes? Knock knock. Who's there? Huh? Okay.
Finally, luck is on my side. This ought to get me to the 7th floor.
I guess. Should, right? Where are we? 4. Okay. Staircases can be another SCP. 5. The Hanged King's tragedy. Sacrifice everything. Rehearsal notice. First group rehearsal time May 7. Located in conference room 5th floor. Second group rehearsal time warehouse 603, 6th floor. And final group performance room 705 and 7th floor.
Rehearsal notice?
5th floor. 6 more. One more. Fourth floor.
What the hell is going on here? Fourth floor again?
Oh, even with a vent. Clock. Okay. I have the feeling we shouldn't go further down, but we have to do something with the clocks. So we found rehearsal documents and there were times on there. How do I get there? Ah. There. So we are on the 5th floor at the moment, and the time is 7:64. Let's try it.
The way out of here might have something to do with these clocks.
7:54. Okay. I hope that is the 5th floor and not the 4th one. Six. 11:11. It is a good sign that the time already almost matches the time on the paper. Nine? It's not the 7th floor, but no. Showtime? That's a bad one. That sounds bad. Whoop! What just happened? Oh. Give me a sec. I need to get back. What happened to the... Huh? Wait, I guess I have to... That was a sudden change in quality. Wait, I don't know, I need motion blur. Maybe that should help. A little bit lighter. Oi. What? Wow, that's dark. What have I done? Oh no. How did that happen? Oh, it was already on 100. Oh, that's nice of them. Thank you. But I hope... Oh, that look... That sounds like water. Oh. Let me put one down. Ah. Oh. Okay. I'm trapped. Oh, that doesn't feel good. It's a long haul, okay? Since when is a long haul something good, okay? I don't wanna go zone zip. I have to run, huh? Oh. Okay. Well, at least the door's not closed. So nothing can come on this way. That also means we do not run for this door. Huh? I thought I... What happened? Did the wall come closer or did I got teleported back? What just happened?
What is that smell? When was the last time they cleaned this place?
Look around. You can guess what that smell is, please. Is it like getting longer or do I get teleported back? Nope, now it works. Still don't want to get there. Can somebody hold my hand, please? I hear sounds from there. What is it? Oh, yeah, that's the human stew. Yay! True. It said that in the play that it was turned into stew. Yay. Yum. It is locked for now. Where do I have to? I guess we interact with that one. Then over there will something appear and we have to run this way. So down this way and then over there to the right, I guess. unless something is coming towards us through these boxes, you know, they fly everywhere and then it runs towards us. And we have to run this way. That could also be. I don't wanna. Okay, it can only kill us, I guess. Will I have another nightmare when I open? I release this and we'll have another. We will have another nightmare and then we have to run. Something is living down here. 1, 2, 3. It's not very sharp, but it still works. What do we do with that? No, don't look in there. Wait.
It's that voice again.
Voice? What voice?
I serve my king with my blood. Blissful suffocation.
Tell us what it's saying.
Sacrifice of sin. No!
Bella, are you feeling better now?
No.
Suffocation. Like a rope. Looped around my neck. Pulling tight. Weightless. Hanging. Nothing around me. Just my feet. Dangling. Struggling. Fighting. It will swallow me. And make me its slave.
Bella, you are completely safe here. Nothing can hurt you. Okay, let's continue.
Really?
The situation there was much worse than expected.
Oh.
Much worse. I knew
Huh?
I had to get in touch with the Foundation. I managed to find a phone, and I called for backup.
Huh? Isn't that closed off?
This is Sparrow, 09868, for Bald Eagle. I'm at Pony Station on the 7th floor. The situation here is much worse than expected. I need backup.
Bella, are you sure this is actually what happened?
What do you mean? Yes, of course I'm sure.
Come on, Bella. Try and focus.
What are you talking about?
Bella, you never made that phone call.
Of course I... What?
I thought we don't have connection.
Pony Station was completely cut off. There was no contact with the outside world whatsoever. A phone call? That would have been impossible.
No, but I saw...
Yep, there's a thing. There's a door. My hand is already on the escape button just to pause it for a second. A little bit too early, I guess. Oh, it destroyed our... I don't wanna. Okay, hands on the... Oh, open! Eee! Huh? Eat? What? Hi. Open! Oh. Well, I guess Bald Eagle also never knew that this is here. E. Good that it's always E, I guess. It was always E. I hope it stays always E. Police? Excuse me. You have police here? Before entering, please confirm the personal information after entering. Please make sure the door is locked again. In the event of a containment breach, open the locker? Well, that looks like a breach. Did you open the locker? Blocker, I guess. Math. Much of math. Why math?
We're evacuating. Damn it. After the show, everyone went crazy. Some hacked themselves. Some killed each other like beasts. And that damn evil white monster. This was all destined to happen when it brought in that script. Everything that happened here is all Cooper's fault. It's their fault! This will be the last recording from the experiment. The hydropower plant was shut down forever. And no doubt my experiment will also... What's going on? What's going on? Ah!
Huh? I guess I know what happened, but... Ah. What is your experiment? Shouldn't we, like, take these as, like, information for them? I mean, the black box would also do that, but, I mean, if you can have these smaller information, that would be also, like, helpful, I guess.
Looks like something bad happened here.
Yeah. Oh, I cannot jump. I thought I could jump. Experiment Project Site 105-06032. Object Class Unclassified. Description: this experiment was a multi-object project. Oh boy. Why would you put multiple SCPs together? That seems like disaster. Carol gets to review the bread for you. Huh? Hi Luna, hi. You mean like she will write a whole script about, oh yeah, that bread is really good because it's, I don't know, really crispy on the outside, but spongy in the inside. Including SCP and SCP. The experiment primarily focused on researching the process of reality distortion. Yeah, While you also have the Hanged Man here? That seems like double kill. Led by Dr. George Thompson. The project lasted for a duration of 5 days. During the first 3 weeks, 2 Rorschach tests were conducted on SCP and SCP. Oh, interesting. That means that 2 of the SCPs are able to talk and not so aggressive that they would kill you on sight. The third one, I guess, is either not able to talk or too aggressive. A Level 3 hypnosis experiment was also conducted on 3 Level D personnel influenced by SCP. Within a short period of time, the experimental subjects revealed varying degrees of immersion state, and on the 4th day claimed being in a primary forest. The trees here are mainly Foya and Pinus Carbea. On some days, the hume level of the surrounding environment was decreased to 37. On the fifth day, the descripted scene began to invade reality, causing the original experiment site and 6 experimental subjects to go missing. The project was forced to be suspended. There are no further investigation reports concerning this area. Dr. Thompson believes the experiment was primarily influenced by the reality distortion effects of SCP, and this can be considered its creation. SCP-1 encoded officially. A detailed experiment record can be found in internal document site 105.0603.2 encrypted. So this whole forest was created by an SCP? Wait, doesn't that also mean that 3 SCPs, like at least 2, if not even 3 SCPs, are running around here? It's a very light, fluffy bread roll, moist and flavorful with herbs throughout. A nice, crunchy outer layer that is a great contrast to how soft the inside is. Delicious. 3 out of 3 drooling emote faces. Stairs. Electricity needed? Okay. We are on the search for electricity, I guess. And that the police was here, I guess, is a lie. The biggest lie of all of them. But hi, Luna. Hi. How was your stream? Oh, I see you collab. Why is it saving? It's always bad if something is saving. SCP-701. Scripts have been out for a week now. Scripts? Oh yeah. And the participants have had minor rehearsals as described above. But one thing continues to baffle me. They always seem to recite the wrong lines. Every single person. It's strange, almost like it's orchestrated. And when I try to correct them, they become defensive, insisting that they read the correct line. But other than that minor hiccup, everything else went well. I'm very much looking forward to the first full rehearsal in room 705, the day after next. After the full rehearsal, all will bear witness to the potential of 701, and my name will become synonymous with it. Tyler Cooper, the genius behind the experiment, who managed to tap its endless potential. This is history in the making. You know, the idea sounds like someone who doesn't know what happens when you play 701. You know? Like, I will be the one that taps into its potential. But that sounds also like, well, you also know what happens if you play it, right? It sounds that way. On the other side, it sounds so... everything that happened so far sounds like so... beginner SCP researcher? Mistake, I guess?
Rehearsals? A play? What is up with this SCP-701 experiment?
We are really not the smartest if we haven't figured out that it was a play. You know, we found theater scripts around. We read them. That's the dangerous part of this all. Are you trying to run at me if I come in? What are you doing? Are you... Are you praying to the electrical gods? The door's not closed. What? Are you in the vent? I'm confused. Where's that knocking coming from? Launch testing SCP. Did the knocking come from the vent? Or from this door or from this door? Because this door is open. Act 4. Personnel. Gonzalo Antonio Alinda, Francisco Petruccio Lodovico Cornari Guards. Scene Palaces Convent. Act description. Gonzalo obtains poison from Ambassador Alagada and plans to hold a banquet to poison the ministers. Later on, Gonzalo is faced to contend with his conscience. In a monologue, he describes his remorse for his crime, but he knows there is nothing he can do about it now. Antonio Alinda and the squire escape from the convent, and Antonio promises Alinda that he will exact his revenge and marry her as the new queen. Hello? Did somebody knock on this open door? I wish I could close this. What is this supposed to be? Not yet. I have the feeling if we turn on the lights that something bad will happen. That's not me. That wasn't me. On April 27, local time, 5 students were involved in a collective inside at the incident at the Cleveland Institute of Arts Drama Club in Ohio, and another faculty member died of stab wounds. A janitor was taken into custody as a subject in the incident. His statement mentioned that 4 students used the from the ceiling during rehearsal. This was then repeated by the last remaining person after they assaulted the teacher. The teacher died 2 hours later. Following a forensic investigation of the scene, it was determined that the janitor had no clear motive for committing the crime. He is currently undergoing further observations in a psychiatric hospital. Oh. Nothing else, it seems. Do I have to loop people here? Ooh. No. Too small. Ooh. And wine? Somebody had a date over here. Or prepared for a date, I guess. Ooh. Oh, they shared. Wait, they shared. This was one longer piece, and they cut it in half. That's cute. No. I want this. So I guess we need to turn on the light and then run. Oh, the door's closed. That's good. Maybe. Oh, I can... the PC. To all personnel of Pony Station. That's such a weird name. Research on SCP-701 will officially begin tomorrow. In order to prevent the dissemination of classified information, all video surveillance equipment has been removed and all external signal transmissions have accordingly been blocked. The site will be kept under closed-loop management. procedures until the conclusion of the research experiment. At present, the experiment is still in need of more participants. All willing participants can find Miss Irene Mabel in the archives room on the 4th floor to fill in the necessary paperwork. From system. Who is system? Oh. Okay. I have to open the door and then run. Good to know. Can I have this? I know this must be old as heck, but still. Looks good. Oh, just gone? That's fine. 27? 27? 20, 20, 27? 27. 20. Okay, 27. Thank you. Good to know. Oh, is something new over here? Now that the electricity is back on? No. I didn't want to open it, I wanted to close it. Why would I be able to open it? Okay, fine. I wonder what is behind this door. Oh, staircase. Yeah. Are you bowing and show me where to go? That looks like an invite. Either that or somebody punched him in his guts. But I guess it kinda looks like an invite. Wait, now we are together here. Hi. Thank you, thank you. There's another one down there. Thank you, thank you. Hi Magic, hi. How's the game? Spooky. Quite spooky. And I really don't understand how. Thank you, Hawkness. I really don't understand how they, like, Twitch has this game as playable, but it's not for, like, grown-ups. But we have now on multiple times seen hanged people. As far as I know, that's something that YouTube don't like to see. I would have guessed Twitch doesn't like it either. So I'm a little bit confused. Are you telling me to go? I'm best mod. You are the best mod. You are also the only mod. What just happened? You okay? That is confusing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Why are there so many? Oh, it's more than I thought. Oh, it's more than okay. Oh, and you are standing again. Okay. Great. Will you fall over now too? Cool. Will they all do that? How do you call it again? Drop down gorgeous or something? Drop dead gorgeous? Interesting. Act 5. Personae. Gonzalo, Antonio, Alinda, Francisco, the rest of the audience. Oh, all of the audience. Oh boy. Drop dead goddess. Okay. Thank you. Scene. Banquet hall. Act description. At banquet, Antonio bursts in and confirms Gonzalo's murderous crime as well as his own lineage. Gonzalo is deposed by an angry group of ministers. Instead of killing Gonzalo, Antonio exiles him to the convent. Antonio then orders his squire to plan his wedding with Alinda, and the play ends with a dance by the group of courtiers? But we all know that's not how it ends. As far as I can remember, with the SCP, I can remember that I listen to a lot of SCPs, okay? And as far as I know, all of the audience also joins in. The king of the play gets hanged and stabbed, and then everybody around them also gets stabbed. Because they all are, yeah, crazy at that point. Nobody stays alive at this. I just don't understand how this all with Alagada. I don't understand. Can I have that? That looks like a money card, to be honest. Oh, a security card. Oh, okay, fine. Boop. Whoa. Oh. Were you up there? Did you jump down? What happened? How did you get down here? Look. Do I get a thing when I poop them all? Who are you talking to? Whoop. 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 I guess I had to already. Whoop. Oh.
Why does it look like they're all going to the same place?
Because they do. Whoop. 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 They are not as scary if you can boop them into, like, a pile of wood. Boop. 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 Oh. Boop. 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 And boop. Oh, I got nothing out of this. Besides a little fun. Are we sure we want to go in there? Sorry. Ah, that's a bad room. That's one bad. Ah, it closes automatically. Good to know. That's bad. That's bad. That's a play. I guess the monster comes around and said. We will go in there. The play will play. We will be all like, what? And then the monster will appear, I guess. And we have to run. That's at least how I would do it. I guess. I have to create this game. Oh no, there's the black box. I don't trust this. Is this another one?
The black box.
Yes. I'm concerned. I don't trust this. Chaos is so comfy. I'm really happy. What do you mean comfy? Look around. Does this look like comfy? I guess I wouldn't have guessed that the black box is like truly a black box. That's what I just said. I mean, those drapes look soft. Drapes? You mean these? What drapes? Black box from Pony Station with important data inside. SYD2? Encrypted by Technology Department to be decrypted in other sites. Like big blanket. The red claws in the walls. Yes. Ah, okay. I don't know if this room makes me comfy. This room, I mean, yes, this looks comfy. But besides that, this is the theater room where the Hanged Man will be played, I guess, at some point. Or maybe was played? No? No last runaway? You just let me leave? Are you sure about this? I'm confused. That doesn't feel correct. Somehow. Oh! What's... Ah! Oh. Yes, please. I want. That's the doctor. Why is there a plushie of the doctor here? I thought there would be a document hidden here, but no, it's a plushie. Cute. A well-constructed handmade doll with the tag SCP-049. Oh, look at him. Can I have him? Well, not him, but another version. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. The plushie from server, I believe. I think. So cute, yay! My name is Lucas, I'm a spider, I wanna sing my song all day long. Oh! The cute little spider. Yeah, it was gifted from Java. Yes, I know it. Oh, cute! Get him! This is a good one. Nice details. You lost your hand. Was that worth it? Also, how did you get there? I think a plush pick is in order in the Discord because of this. Right now? I mean, I could, I guess. Yeah. Plush pick. Just give me a second. Yeah. Look that nobody's coming. I'm quite sure I gave him recognition, but I can do it again. I might put it under an announcement? Where did I put it? Maybe under media. Yeah. Should be up under media. Whoop. Sit. Sit. Don't fall over. Yeah. Still feels like a trap here though. That's a video now. That's not on me, whatever happens now. Do I have to press E?
really need you to tell us the truth here.
What do you mean? I'm telling you the truth. I completed my task. I retrieved the black box from Pony Station.
Looks like the cognito hazards really did a number on her.
What are you talking about? I'm fine.
Bella, there was no black box in sight when we found you.
That's impossible. I'm positive. I know I had it in the escape elevator.
And there is no escape elevator in Pony Station. None of what you're saying adds up.
It's not? How do we get out of there?
That's impossible. It's just impossible.
Look at me, Bella. Try and focus. What really happened?
I don't want to know.
Really happened?
Bella, think carefully.
Oh, we go back in. Oh no. Oh, they are all gone. Oh, my thing also is gone. How does that work? They are all in there, huh? We are coming into the play, huh? I don't wanna. We have to run. I told you. Oh? There's a king that get hanged and stabbed. I guess I have to go closer, but I don't wanna. Hi King, how's your day? How's Queen? I think we're gonna just go. So, I guess his Queen is captured or dead. Well, I guess dead. To be honest. As far as I understand it from the play. Could also be worse, I guess. But I'd rather go with dead. Dance. Hey, hanged man, do a flip. I wish that would happen, but I have the feeling he will switch into the monster soon, and then he will run at us. And then we have to, like, loop him, maybe? Because there are two big loops here. Oh, food. Give me a second. Hey! Why is it not working this way? It's not really leaning anymore. I really have to figure out what happened. But thank you. Since Chaos is pausing here, might as well give her a snack. Thank you. We will die so often, I have a feeling. Hi. Oh, I can go closer than I thought. That's concerning. Be written. Vine. With the finest wine. I have the feeling that it's not wines that you have there. Okay, there are more. Here they are. Oh wait, wasn't also the wine... Either the wine is blood or the wine is poison. You shouldn't watch this. This is bad that we watched it. We are turning crazy too. And they all look like, oh my god. Or they hold their head. Oh, this will be bad. Yep. Yeah, and now the people in the audience also joins in. Even though the paper said that there would be a marriage and they would celebrate, this is how it ends instead. Tails holds up a finger to the king. Give me 2 seconds, my mod is feeding. Oh, now I'm the king? Wait, what happened? Who am I? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you see, and this is allowed on Twitch. That's really interesting. Ah, this is really bad. Why would I check him? I will just, you know, there must be an exit back here. Exit? What do you mean by check? Nice crown though. Check? Oh, there's a door. Oh, okay, good. Nope. Oh, why is he so fast? When attacked by an unknown source, it's wise to run. He can run. I'm not even half as fast. Okay. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Oh. What? How am I supposed to do this? Come here, come here, come here. Yeah, I know it's wise to run, but tell me how when he is like this. This is running, by the way. This is running for me.
Before we really know what's behind this containment breach, Pony Station will have to be locked down. That much is for certain.
Okay, I just follow you, I guess. I just follow you. I don't hear him anymore, so that's good.
It's those mannequins again. Where are they heading?
Yeah, first of all that, and second of all, they look like the people that got crazy and attack each other, and then these people are trying to run away from them. More or less. This way? Okay, okay, this way. We follow. Oh, I have a bad feeling. Oh! Yeah, warning, hanging around. A lot of hanging around, I guess. It's not even that I would be able to really look away, I guess. Okay, goodbye. Okay, yeah.
Holy fuck. Guess this is the ending of their
Hey YouTube, I can nothing do about
SCP-701,
this, okay? This is part of the game.
King's tragedy.
Oh, this one is for me. Wait. Okay. Just not looking at it. I just said not look.
Who's there?
Oh, you are the ambassador. E? My finger's on E.
What the fuck?
Where am I? Whoa. He looks like, huh. Meanwhile, behind him. Whoa. Dude, it's not the time to think. I have the feeling. You all. What are you looking at? My finger's on E. Just in case. What is that murmur? Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Uh-oh. I guess warning about stabbing? Because I see a knife. Huh. Really artistic, to be honest. Check. Check.
Kill him! Sacrifice his head and seek redemption with his blood!
Kill him! Kill him! A despicable usurper does not deserve the glorious crown!
Whoa. Uh-oh. Why am I back? Why am... What?
What the hell is going on?
That's a good question.
It's the goddamn cognito hazard again. I need to leave right now.
Huh? What happened? Where am I? Huh? Oh, I turned around. Why did I turn around? Am I the Hanged King? Why is it suddenly a big hall? Oh, I will get attacked, huh? My finger's on E. Ow! I couldn't even do anything against this. E. Well, I got stabbed. Against my will. There's one back there that's not moving, that is concerning. Oh! E. Doesn't pass. No E? Huh. Confusing. You will attack me, huh? E. 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 Sorry. I didn't mean to smash your head, I guess. But E is just a fun thing.
Need to leave.
That's amazing. I like this. There's fire, everywhere's paper. It's so obscure somehow. And people fight each other. I love it. Oh, what the heck is that? I would love if this could be like a haunted house situation, you know? If you could go, like, really make this, that would be awesome. I guess this one would be even possible, you know? The paper would be a problem. so nice. You will not stab me. Oh, they are looking. Is it alligator? This? Ah, there's the Hanged King, and I am about to stab him. They look at us. Yeah. They suddenly switch from front view to us. It gives me... Maybe it's just because we just played it, but the game where we beheaded the fish and then suddenly we were beheaded. You know that one? I cannot remember the name. Hi. Sorry, just looking around if I can find something that I can take. That's a lot of fun. I guess not. Oh, you are even following me as well. Oh, they are all following me as I have. Great. I know, I must look confused, but that's just from the outside, okay? Oh. Eee! I guess.
With my blood, I serve my king.
Why would I serve? Why with my blood?
With my blood, I serve my king.
Why my blood?
With my
We are
blood,
stabbing the king.
I serve my king. With my blood, I serve my king. With my
Is it the
blood,
old? Is there
I
an
serve
old
my
king and this is a new king and we talk about the old king? Oh.
With my blood,
Oh, I was too.
I serve my king.
Huh. I'm a little bit confused. Was he the king? No, he was the ambassador. I'm confused. Huh?
Her condition is unstable. I've just injected her with a sedative, but you need to let her rest for a while.
Thanks, Doctor. Well, let's go then.
What? We haven't found the black box yet.
You still don't get it, do you?
Get what? What do you mean?
A black box is merely a vehicle for recording the truth. But a black box isn't always a black box.
You mean...
That's right. She is now the black box. Got time for a cold one? Because our work here is done.
We are a black box. Is that good or bad? Also, I would have predicted that we are also turned into a mannequin, but we look kinda human, so,
I serve my king with my blood. Blissful suffocation. Sacrifice of sin.
The black box has been properly contained at Site 105 and pending further investigation. Above is the full record of the inquiry.
I almost forgot that we are a worker in a facility for the archive. And these are just documents that we are listening to. Agent Q SCP-001, The Hanged King Tragedy, is a 5-act bench tragedy from the Caroline era. Performances of the play are associated with psychotic and suicidal behavior amongst both audience members and participants, in addition to the appearance of a mysterious character, SCP-7010, 1. Jesus Christ. What do I have with the numbers these days? Our historical estimates place the number of lives claimed by the play at between 168 and 173. That's quite close to each other. You are on point then. Over the past 300 years. That's not that much, to be honest. If you think if that play would have been in like a big hall, I have the feeling that 100 people could fit in one hall. That's not a lot. Agent Q, a typical case study of the SCP-701 incident, took place on May 27, 2009 during a group text experiment performance. Why would you perform it? The presiding project research leader at the time was Dr. Tyler. According to research logs, SCP-701 is a self-evolving memetic virus that spreads through unknown means via dramatic texts. Pony Station is currently under a full-scale lockdown. Archives pertaining to SCP-701 are scattered throughout the site. Yeah, we found them. That is indeed a valuable question, sir. What? But according to our investigation of Bella, that data is no longer considered complete. The black box is the only reliable recording containing the entirety of the research contents. She is the sole complete database of SCP-701. What? I can remember that I didn't quite understand what I have to do here while starting it. And now I have a break in between that is about this SCP. And now you want me to continue. I get submit? Submit. What do I have to do? Oh. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. Oh, there's more. When I click on it and put it over here, there's more. I have the feeling we do not need to read all of it. It is quite small. And it is a lot. Submit? Aha! Okay, I click on the red stuff and put it over there. And then I submit. Good. That's easy enough. Oh yeah, you... How was the first mission, Carl? Well, interesting. I didn't know that I would experience the text that I'm trying to put into the archive. Smooth sailing all throughout, sure. Let's pretend. Now I can handle these archives with ease. Sure. Good. I have to admit, you are no worse than I expected. How about a taco night for the celebration? So... Are we really using a living being as a tool to contain anomalous objects? Wait, is SCP-701 in her? I mean, basically, she is... She is, how do you call it, under their influence? Huh. Hey, MIT boy, I have seen a great many field agents. They are prepared to sacrifice themselves at any time in order to complete a task, secure, contain, protect. For them it is a creed worth paying the ultimate price for, and it is our duty to recall all of this truthful and honestly, so that people may remember them forever. You mean as honestly as it can be, while also, like, blacking out big parts of the text? I understand. I think. Anyway. You completed your first mission smoothly. We should celebrate. How about going for a drink? Old place? Old place? Count me in. No, let's don't get drunk. I can't drink too much. That sounds weird. You know, I don't want to drink too much. That would be maybe. Unless we have a medical condition, I guess. Hey, how about a taco night? Or a donut night? Oh, donuts would be nice. I haven't had a donut in a while. To celebrate the completion of my first ever archive mission, my colleagues threw a small party. It all started to grow on me, my colleagues and this place. I started to recall, really enjoy all of it. Maybe it was all the drinking. I dreamt I was lost in a strange cave. It was dark and damp and smelled of decay. And in the depths of the darkness I saw at all times 2 red dots monitoring my every move. What a strange dream. That sounds like an SCP. Tequila is too strong of a drink. What? I need an espresso to sober me up. To be honest, I don't really react to tequila, so it's not really. No. Espresso. Wait, I get 1 text and I'm done with work? That's cool. Are these new or are these the same? Yeah, I already read that. Okay. Okay. Appendix 0421-2012. Object is an irregular clay plot? Okay. With a height of 23 centimeters and a diameter of 28 centimeters. But do not be fooled by its appearance. It is an organism. A womb. Oh boy. Will we be in the womb? Yes, an earthen womb. SCP-660 may be safely stored in a standard safe deposit box, provided its mouth remains covered. Mouth? With an inert perspex disc and sealed with tamper-proof tape. Log of tests involving human experimentation with SCP-660. Lab Report 6608. Sample condition. Skin flap harvested from the left thigh of the cadaver of D612. Donor was healthy in all respects prior to death. Sample use. Tissue sample left in SCP-660 for 2 months duration. Oh wait, so they only put a part of skin in there? Daily biopsies indicate viability of sample. Cell samples taken from tissue graft are cultured in vitro, revealing a predisposition towards precancerous and cancerous growth. Report B. Sample condition. Skin flap harvested from the left thigh of cadaver of D612. Tissue sample left in SCP-660 for 2 months duration, then grafted onto the torso of a D-class personnel with 2nd and 3rd degree burns. Oh, okay, yeah. The recipient anomaly testing record had no contraindication with SCP-660. Result: tissue graft takes without complication, healing according to usual steps of adherence, serum inhibition, and revascularization. However, as in common with severe burns cases, the compromised skin barrier led to infection and eventual fatal septic shock. Post-mortem biopsy and analysis indicate skin graft would have returned to full historically structure and function had the recipient survived. Report C. How many reports are there? Oh boy. Okay, that's a lot. Life member of musculus, house mouse. Acquired for laboratory tests by use of SCP. The consciousness of D614 was implanted into the specimen. Okay. Was chosen for its demonstrated resistance to the negative effect of prolonged isolation and sensory deprivation. Okay, and he was left in there for 2 months. Unusual SCP, was incapable of restoring D614's consciousness to its original body after removal from SCP-660. A computer interface was developed to facilitate two-way communication with D614. An interview was conducted once D614 was familiarized with this interface. An excerpt is included below. I guess I will have to take your word for it. And how did that feel? Suffocating and stretching. Could you be more specific? How the hell do you think it felt? Even mice need to grow and move and live. Every part of me was straining, but I was stuck. I thought I would explode. Full contents of the interview are classified. An autopsy reveals growth throughout the mouse's body. Precancerous growth. Oh, great. Lab report D. Sample condition. Right arm lost in traumatic amputation just beneath the elbow. Sample use D778 was severely injured in an incident involving SCP. Lost limb recovered as part of cleanup operation. Subject would not have survived immediate reattachment surgery due to other injuries involving severe vascular compromise, severe severed extremity preserved in SCP-660 in bid to preserve tissue viability. Result. Right arm successfully reattached to previous owner. Subject reports return of sensation in fingers of right hand. Contrary to poor prognosis due to severe tissue avulsion and nerve damage sustained in initial injury. Biopsy reveals little to no precancerous cell growth. Transplant ruled a tentative success. D778 has been retrained for further observation. Addendum. Human testing with SCP-660 is suspended due to the sudden death of D778. From teratoma with malignant transformation. I've seen fetus in fetu before, but never have I had one to try to grab my probe during an autopsy. What? Dr. Grayson Appendix 730, 2012. As of today, SCP-6601 has been neutralized. SCP-660 no longer exhibits any other forms of or shapes. It has been classified as safe by the Foundation. Research on SCP-6601 will be transferred to the Reliquary Research Institution. Details available to personnel with clearance 4/660. What is the fetus in Fido? Fetus I know. Fetus in Fido I don't know. Jesus. Do I have to watch this? Is this one that I begin to watch? Fetus. Wait. Where is it? Somewhere down here. Fetus in Fido. In Fido means in the room. Wait, so I... Huh? Human testing is suspended due to the sudden death from teratoma with malignant transformation. I've seen fetus in Fido before, but never have I had one try to grab my probe during an autopsy. In Vido, what Magic said. Fetus in Vido is a rare congenital anomaly where a malformed parasitic twin is found inside its normal developed co-twin, typically in the abdominal cavity. According to Google. Oh, these ones. I heard of them. So wait, did the arm grow a baby inside of it? And since he wanted to cut it out, the fetus started to grab at the probe? Is that what happened? Because here it says teratoma with malignant transformation, so I guess this means some kind of growth, right? And malignant is, I believe, the bad version of a growth, if I remember correctly. I guess that is just SCPs, huh? That is one of these things where they tell you, yeah, don't think about it too much. Okay, submitted. Oh, next one. I guess. Oh yeah. Malignant aggressive. Yes. Okay, so that was correct. Wait, why is that one? Because of the tested? That's dumb. A teratoma is a tumor that develops from germ cells, which are cells that can mature into almost any tissue in the body. These tumors can contain various tissues such as hair, teeth, bone, and muscle, and can be found in many collocations, most commonly the ovaries, testes, or tailbone. Teratomas can be benign, non-cancers, or malignant cancers. So it is a baby suddenly growing out of his arm. Nice. I had a teratoma cyst removed last year. It had thyroid tissue in it. Thyroid, I believe, is a thing in your neck. I think. Because I have underactive thyroid. If I remember correctly. Thyroiditis. Yeah. Cool. I wish I could ask them, hey, can I keep, if they cut something out, I could always ask, hey, can I have that? Can you put it in a small vial? And I get it. It's part of me, so I want it. It's mine. Yeah, it's in your neck. It helps with your metabolism, and so on. Yeah, mine not so much, sadly. But, well. I know, Magic. I know all of them. And yes, they can also lead to overweight, being tired, hair being not as shiny, like that. Same with like fingernails. The skin can be more pale and there's I know. Addendum. Why is there another addendum? Oh, this is another one. Ah, I see. SCP-143 is a plantation of 300 specimens of a unique type of tree. The trees are similar in appearance to Prunus ex Iedonesis, Japanese sakura, or cherry blossom. They bear no fruit, and the only known way of reproduction is by careful own root propagation using cut saplings from an older sample. The petals are light pinkish color, slightly translucent, and with a texture of smooth glass. Care must be taken when handling the petals, as their edges are razor sharp and can easily slice through flesh if mishandled. Great. Do you want me to read all of these, or do you want me to just get done with them? Like, I can read the description, basically, and then put these read over there and then be done with them? Or do you want me to read all of them, because I know some of you like me reading? All of them. Read me a bedtime story. I'm not sure if this is really a bedtime story, but sure. Addendum 1431. I will leave the numbers out though. I don't know why, but I'm getting confused with the numbers these days. The trees were grown on site from saplings obtained from parent plants located in Nara Prefecture, Japan in 1905. The parent trees were owned by a family of traditional swordsmiths, claiming to be descended from a legendary sword maker named Amakuni. They referred to the original trees as Jinki no Kodachi, or the Bladewoods Grove. It is from them that the Foundation gained the technique to cut and work the wood and petals into serviceable items. Oh, cool. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. The original trees are still in Japan, owned by the government and still tended to by the same family. However, the government has denied all existence of the trees, and any products made from them are kept within the country. Addendum 2. SCP-143 is to be watered twice every day on a regular basis via a large sprinkler system, unless already watered by local precipitations. Personnel are not allowed to enter the enclosure without Level 4 administrative clearance and are advised not to touch any of SCP-143 nor stand beneath them unless wearing proper protective gear. It is important that no one be within the containment area when SCP-143 begins to shed. Yeah, I can imagine that. However, after the shedding has concluded, the collection of the fallen petals for testing purposes has been authorized by the project director. See SCP-143 testing log. Document 143A. We lost 3 staff to F-143 today. They were collecting petals dropped by the tree the previous day when a sudden gust picked up, shaking a good deal of the petals from the trees and blowing them around. Stayed that windy for the whole day. I had sent a cleanup crew, but it's still pretty windy and the odd pedal is still falling. We will have to pick up the remains when the wind dies down in a couple days. Razor sharp pedals flying because of the wind. Why are they in the wind area? Why are they outside? I thought, I see that the original ones are outside. Why did you put the trees that you got outside? Why did you do that? Why are they not in an enclosure? Testing log. Appendix 143D0. Hardness test. 5000 HB on the Grinnell scale. Appendix D1. Withstanding temperatures up to 1800 degrees Celsius. D2. The weight to strength ratio surpasses even that of titanium, being some 15% lighter than aluminium. Both are notoriously difficult to work due to their properties. D11. But under high temperature, upwards of 1500 degrees, separate pieces are capable of being fused together. Huh? Wait, it withstands temperature up to 1800, but it starts melting at 1500? Fine. A little bit weird, but fine, I guess. It's an SCP, what am I expecting? Oh, this is a lot. Okay, that's a lot. Somebody was really writing all of this. Object class safe. Special containment procedure. Any access to SCP-261 must be approved by staff with level 2 security clearance or higher. Any and all items dispensed by SCP-261 must be recorded, along with the amount of money entered and the amount of time elapsed between uses. Money? Okay, fine. Testing approved by Site Command is not under these restrictions. Okay. Items dispensed by SCP-261 should be reviewed by Site health and safety officials before consumption. Failure to do so releases the Foundation from any obligation regarding negative effects. Items deemed dangerous or useful to research will be confiscated by Site security, with financial compensation provided in proportion to money spent. Description: SCP appears to be a large black vending machine with no front glass panel and a small keypad on the right side. SCP was recovered in Yokohama, Japan. SCP-261 was brought to the Foundation's attention after investigation of an urban legend about a magic vending machine that was circulating on the internet. SCP was found in a back alley behind a large shopping center with a handwritten sign saying "out of order" in Japanese taped to it. SCP has no marks or identification of any kind, and no locals remember when or how it came to be in its current location. After a key was made and the front door opened, no abnormal materials were found, and it was determined that SCP has never actually contained any food or beverage items. The keypad, while connected and operating correctly, does not activate any of the dispensing mechanism. When money is placed into SCP and a 3-digit number is entered on the keypad, SCP will vend a random item. SCP has not accepted any currency other than yen, with rejected currency being deposits in the coin return slot. It is unknown how these items appear, however. SCP will not operate when the door is open or when recording devices are placed inside. The number entered on the keypad has no effect on the item vended, nor has any pattern been detected. Items are always some form of snack food, or typically have bright, attention-grabbing packaging. SCP is capable of operating with no external power supply, but operation in the state will cause unstable vending to occur much more quickly than normal. If SCP is used several times in a short period of time, and or large amounts of money are entered before an item is vended, SCP will start to dispense bizarre items. While still food, their suitably for human consumption is often non-existent. Like? Dog food? Log of item vended during testing phase 8. 800 yen entered for each item. Items being dispensed every 2 minutes. SCP-261 is attached to power. Note: SCP safety regulation stipulates that SCP may be used a maximum of 10 times per 24-hour period, with no transaction value exceeding the equivalent of 500 Japanese yen. However, in a view of the necessity of this experiment, the Foundation has approved Dr. N's request to use SCP at high frequency. Coke Zero, a can of Diet Coke packaging in English. I will already put these in. Okay. Cheetos, a small bag of Cheetos snack food packaged in English. Black, a single pack of caffeinated chewing gum packaged in Japanese. Yan, a single yan cone with peach dipping frosting packaged in Japanese. The Meiji Seika Company does not produce this flavor. Pepsi Dragon Twist, a can of Pepsi Cola with a trace of fruit flavor packaged in English. Flavor identified as dragon fruit. PepsiCo does not produce this product. Dark Side Cola, a can with clear plastic sides packaged in Japanese. Liquid inside is clear. When opened, liquid appears to react to air and changes to dark black over a period of several seconds. The black coloring looks like billowing smoke and cannot be reversed. Liquid's taste described as cola with something spicy in it. The Little Bakery 7 Grain, a small tube the size of a candy bar with a green button made of aluminium packaging in English. When the top is twisted off, a mass of dough is extruded. Dough contains several enzymes and bacteria that have not yet been identified. On contact with air, these cause the dough to rise and bake, killing the microbes in the process. Produces a small round loaf of bread, weighing 250 grams. Taste describes as good but chewy. Lemon clams. This plastic baggie with a plastic tube on the side containing water and 12 clams, packaging in Dutch. Following on package instructions, the plastic tube was cracked like a glow stick. Liquid in the bag flashed to steam, venting from a hole that popped open in the top of the bag, slightly burning one researcher. Steaming finished after 38 seconds, after which clams were found to be fully cooked and infused with a mild lemon flavor. On investigation, clams match no recorded species. And how do you say taste? Dyed Ghost, a can containing an instance of SCP-2107. Packaging was in English. Testing done on this instance provides similar results to other contained instances of SCP-2107. This marks the first time SCP-261 has vended another SCP object. Unknown. Small mesh bag filled with small multicolored pyramids packaging in an unknown language. Pyramids found to be very hard and unpleasant tasting compared to chalk in taste and consistency. When placed in hot water, pyramids open and produce strings that quickly dissolve, coloring the water the same shade as the pyramid. Water had no additional taste, but testing revealed a sharp increase in mineral, carbohydrates, and protein content, with several minerals unidentified at the present time. This content was found to be consistent with the recommended daily intake of nutrition for adult humans. Researcher ingesting the water reports stomach cramps 2 hours later, but no other effects. Oh, another unknown. Aluminium box with a small glass window on the side and a large round button on the top, packaging in an unknown language. Box is seamless and appears to be filled with small round animal covered in fur, each with 3 small paws and a single large eye. That sounds like a... how do you call them again? Yu-Gi-Oh? Like a Yu-Gi-Oh card, to be honest. Pressing the button causes the inside of the box to rapidly become superheated, cooking the small animals alive. Muffled noises and scratching were heard for several seconds during the cooking process. After 1 minute 30 seconds, the front panel opened and gives us access to the now cooked animals. Professor Kane volunteered to eat the animals, with no other researchers willing to do so. Taste described as crunchy and very spicy, with a small hint of beef. The poor animal. It sounded so cute. Unknown. Tall, thin aluminium can, packaged in an unknown language. Opening the can caused a chemical reaction with a liquid inside the can. Liquid was apparently not intended for an oxygenated atmosphere and detonated violently, caused several injuries and killing 2 researchers. Testing discontinued and area cleared. Testing area observed to smell like citrus for several days. Dr. Conclusion. It was either food or drink, nothing else. How awful, let's call it an end. Oh, no task, cool, we are done. Let's then talk first, then we can read, because they are quite fast. Aha. There you go. Zoe, it's 5 minutes to 4 o'clock now. Just about ready. Gent, you're not coming? Nah, doesn't suit me. What are you talking about? Hi, Carl. We are going to attend the monthly lecture. Yay! Each month the Foundation invites someone famous to hold a lecture, to share new knowledge and insight pertaining to SCPs. For this month's lecture they invited Dr. Trevor. I wish he would be in chat right now. He holds a high reputation within the Foundation. Count me in. I will send you the link to the monthly lecture. Just a second. Dance and Dragon. Oh, Daniel. Anti-memetics from entry to amnesia. Oh, we get another one of these, huh? Okay, fine.
There are many stories in this world. Some are read widely all over the world. Some are hidden in dust and known only by a handful of people. Today I'm going to tell you a story no one else has heard before. A real story of mystery and wonder and adventure. And then you too will become the guardian of this story. The story takes place in a world of long ago. The hero of our story is a little boy. His name is Daniel.
Happens you get your good life story, I guess.
One day, out of nowhere, Daniel got a serious case of chickenpox. It made him look like a strawberry. To make sure he didn't spread it to others, Mrs. Page, the principal, had him isolate in an attic. And so, in the attic he lived, all on his own.
Why would the principal decide that?
Mr. Daniel, while up here in this attic, you'll have plenty of time to practice your penny whistle. I hope you practice well and prepare for next month's art festival.
But Mrs. Page, the melody is so difficult.
Don't give up, boy. You don't give up before you fight.
Of course I can. That's a nice one. Look at that. That's good art. Cute. Oh,
Daniel was reluctant at first, but he trusted Mrs. Page, and he knew he should listen. And so he practiced the penny whistle.
Oh. Oh boy. What? RSDF space? A? Oh, I did it.
Suddenly, he heard some strange noises in the corner of the attic.
Huh? Who's there?
Daniel decided to go over and take a look.
I'm turning the pages when I press E. Oh! 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 I thought I'm still in the book. Still, why is the principal the one that decides that I live now in the attic? And whose attic is this? It is really pretty.
It was a mousetrap, and there was a red origami paper dragon inside of it. Daniel carefully removed it. It was marvelous and beautiful. The only problem was part of its wing was damaged. But Daniel found a way to repair it.
Oh, huh? Use item to repair paper dragon, okay? go. Yeah, why would I stab him?
Daniel held the repaired paper dragon high up in the air, imagining that it soared over all the world below. He played and played with the paper dragon.
Wee! Woo! Dragon! Soar!
In the warm afternoon sun, Daniel had to fight his eyelids just to keep them open.
Could it be? Or is this all just a dream?
The next day, with boredom and loneliness weighing him down, he began to fiddle with the old radio.
Oh, please don't.
Our town is located in the plains, where earthquakes are not particularly common. Although there are 17 fault zones around us, they are all inactive.
Good to know.
A scrunched up ball of paper rolled over to his feet.
Where did this paper ball come from?
Just as Daniel went to pick it up, the ball suddenly came to life, and it rolled away. Daniel chased after it.
Well, sometimes it's hard to tell when I'm playing and when it is this turn. Wait, now you are over there. I just was over there. I cannot run. Oh, train. That changed. Oh wait, do I have to catch it here? Ah, okay.
Just as he was about to seize the rolling paper ball, suddenly, terrible sparks erupted from it.
It's a
Before
Pokemon.
his very eyes, the paper ball began to grow, bigger and bigger.
Warning about
At that
like
moment,
light
a
flashes,
red
I guess?
figure suddenly appeared. The red figure quickly subdued the paper ball and threw it into a cardboard box. Daniel studied the red figure carefully.
It's a dragon.
It had a sticker on its fluttering wing. It was the paper dragon.
I wasn't dreaming. Thank you for saving me.
Daniel was grateful and very happy. He walked closer to the paper dragon, but the paper dragon seemed timid and afraid and backed away.
Ready this hurt.
Just then, Daniel had an idea. He took out his penny whistle and slowly played a tune.
Oh boy, do I have to play again? Yep. I'm sorry, paper dragons. This will be interesting for both of us. No. I played it. I guess I'm too early.
The paper dragon enjoyed the sound very much. It began to move along with the rhythm, flipping up and down in the air. Soon the two were playing and dancing, just like old friends.
How?
The paper dragon traced out a beautiful arc in the air, communicating with Daniel in a unique way.
It's not a dragon anymore.
My cherished friend, after many long years, we finally meet again. Tell me, how has your family been? A great thank you for playing that music for me. You know how I love the beautiful rhythm of that instrument. But we ought to take precautions, as the room is not stable. Do you still remember how the room works?
No.
You're welcome to visit anytime.
The piece of paper then changed back into the shape of a paper dragon and flew into the cardboard box. The box closed shut, and a calm silence was restored to the attic. Daniel rushed to find a watercolor pen and marked the box with excitement in his fingertips. Over the next few days, the paper dragon came out often to play with Daniel. During this time, Daniel introduced many of his friends to the paper dragon.
How? He's isolated.
That cat's name is Mrs. Carter. Ever since I secretly fed her some fish for dinner, we've been good friends. That's Duke, Mrs. Jessica's pet. He doesn't like Rainy Day or Mrs. Carter. Only smoked sausages for his taste. And now, we are friends too. My name is Daniel. What's your name?
The paper dragon flapped its wings, as if it didn't understand him.
Well, since you like the sound of the penny whistle so much, why don't I just call you Penny? I'll keep practicing to make it sound better.
Oh boy.
Daniel and Penny then played baseball together in the attic.
Let's play cat.
Don't throw the ball at the poor paper dragon. Oh! Okay, that's not too bad. I thought we are throwing it at him. Oh, I thought the glass would shatter.
But just as they were in the middle of enjoying themselves, a violent shaking suddenly rose from the ground.
Oh, yep. There it goes. Oh, he lost the paper dragons. It's really pretty.
Earthquake is back at it, folks, and it seems even stronger than last time.
At this moment, the box suddenly shot open, and thick clouds of smoke billowed out, followed by several paper balls. Penny attacked the paper balls without a moment's hesitation and promptly threw them back into the box. Penny then flew around in front of Daniel and rushed right back into the box. As the box closed, the earthquake stopped. Facing a friend's farewell without a formal goodbye, Daniel felt confused and lost. He moved the box to the center of the attic. Facing it, he practiced his penny whistle, day in and day out. As the days went by, Daniel's playing became smoother.
Does it?
One day, the box suddenly began to move.
Huh?
1, 2, 3, 4. This time there were 4 paper dragons. But they weren't alone. Enemies began to jump out of the box too. small attic, the 4 paper dragons fought fiercely against the paper balls. This time, the paper balls used new tactics. They clumped together into a single monstrous ball of paper. It began to shoot strong bursts of electric sparks at the paper dragons as they flew through the air. As they were hit, the paper dragons fell from the air, one after the other. Seeing the injured paper dragons, Daniel felt very distressed and anxious. Just then, one of the paper dragons painfully started to fly and gathered the remainder of its power. The paper dragon transformed into a great beam of light and dove straight down to pierce through the monstrous paper ball. And then came another paper dragon. The monstrous paper ball was blasted to bits, exploding into smaller paper balls. Trembling, they struggled to escape back into the box. The sacrificed paper dragons were reduced to swirling shreds of paper, and a silence pervaded. Peace and tranquility were restored once again to the attic. Daniel saw the remaining 2 paper dragons lying on the floor, badly wounded. He rushed to grab some stickers and treated them at once.
Cuteness. Oh, they died. Huh. Oh, these sounds come from you. Wow, that's bright. Jump in.
Suddenly, countless paper dragons began to gush from the box. The 2 wounded paper dragons were repaired and began to fly. Like 2 colored threads, they merged with the other dragons, flying in unison. The dragons moved like a tide, flying freely through the attic. Daniel eagerly took out his penny whistle. He showed all his paper dragon friends the results of his hard work and practice.
Oh boy, okay. Oh, double. Okay, I see. Huh? Right.
In the sweet melody of his playing, Daniel felt himself enter into the world of dragons.
Okay. E. Oh, that's an F. Never mind, the meme is dead. Oh! Wait, Am I playing? Oh, okay. Hi, dragon.
The paper dragons merged into a long letter and floated down towards Daniel to tell their story.
After the last war, the fantasy world enjoyed a long spell of peace and stability. But now, the giants have returned. They have launched ferocious attacks, trying to invade your world through the room. We are prepared to launch the final defense. Then we will have to destroy your room, for it is the last remaining entryway into your world. Please believe this farewell will only be temporary. We will not be apart forever, and we will never forget our eternal mission of protecting you.
At that moment, the paper dragons flew back into the box. Daniel still couldn't fully understand what the paper dragons had meant, but he had a vague feeling in his heart that he may never see his new friends again.
Wait, is the professor the Daniel in the
A few
story?
days later, Daniel's chickenpox had fully recovered. He could now play the penny whistle very, very well. But the paper dragons never returned.
Oh.
Maybe
Catch some fun?
it was
No.
time to leave and move on.
Earthquake warning! Magnitude 6.2! A massive earthquake is hitting our town! All townspeople, please leave your houses immediately and move to safe open spaces!
Just then, countless paper dragons shot from the cardboard box. However, it seemed like they were under attack, spinning and falling through the air in confusion.
What's happening?
Daniel quickly grabbed the stickers out from his bag and did his best to heal the injured paper dragons.
Wait, why can I not? Oh. Only special ones. I'm a healer. I'm a healer. I'm here. Oh, that's a lot of paper. So many stickers.
But the paper balls swarmed together and pushed Daniel away, subduing him firmly in the corner. He couldn't move.
Just use fire. You know, tell the paper dragons to hide in a corner and then use a fire thrower. Or a candle.
Suddenly, ominous clouds rose from the box, and a
Oh.
violent lightning flashed through the room. The figure of a giant slowly emerged from the thick clouds,
Could we stop with the
and the
lightning?
entire attic became overwhelmed with its evil aura.
The earthquake is growing stronger! Now with a magnitude of 7.1! Heaven almighty! Are we doomed?
The giant unleashed its power maniacally. The paper dragons struggled against it, with no means of fighting back. At this critical moment, two paper dragons shined brilliantly. Together, they heroically crashed their bodies into the giant. Daniel thought the giant had been defeated by the paper dragons, but soon he found that things would probably not be so simple. The giant's figure could still be seen in the thick smoke, looking evil and terrible. The attacks of the paper dragons had had no effect, and the giant had only grown stronger. It fought back with a new ferocity. The paper dragons were simply no match for it.
The earthquake is going stronger still! The greatest disaster this town has seen in over 100 years! My heavens! Will this nightmare ever end?
With the paper dragons now all but defeated, Daniel spotted a frail figure in the distance. It was Penny. It flew gently in front of Daniel and affectionately rubbed its head against his fingers, as if this whole crisis had never happened.
Well, we are still in it.
Daniel felt like Penny was trying to tell him something,
Goodbye.
but he didn't quite understand what. Penny then left Daniel and soared into the air with a determination in its wings. Suddenly, the other paper dragons seemed to be summoned. They flew through the air, all together in unison, responding to the call without an ounce of hesitation. At that moment, Penny turned into a great red beam and rushed fast towards the giant. The other dragons followed, shining together like a shooting star. At that moment, Daniel seemed to see a real dragon flying.
No!
The huge explosion from the impact drowned out everything else in the attic. The attic rained down with countless pieces of paper, the leftover scraps of the paper dragons. Daniel wanted to collect all of the pieces. He thought he could still fix them.
Aww.
Goodbye, my friend.
A moving story.
The nightmare is over. The earthquake has stopped. With God's mercy, our town is safe. We thank you, Lord, for your protection.
It was a dragon. We should destroy that
A few days
box.
later, the art festival was held as scheduled. Daniel attended the show with his penny whistle.
Oh, do I have to do it again? One last time, I guess?
And now, Daniel Trevor will perform a penny whistle solo of a song titled Fly With Me.
Oh. Oh boy, okay. You expect me to look at the art while I'm trying to concentrate to not mess up?
And that's how the story ends. Now, you might be wondering, what happened next? Are there still paper dragons in the world? Well, that's a difficult question to answer. But I believe that they are still protecting us somewhere in this world, just like they promised they would, forever, into eternity.
And that was Professor Trevor. Big Sun Dragons. Oh. Dragonsaur! What lovely paper dragons. I love them so much. Awesome, but where are they contained now? But what happened to those cute little ones? SCP-1762 is now being contained at Valley Quarry Research Institute, where Dr. Daniel is the supervision director. That cardboard box has remained silent. How do you know all of this? I thought you didn't attend the monthly lectures. Under the direction of Dr. Trevor, Jen spent 2 years researching SCP-1762, so he knows far more than we do. Wow. Hey, I told you all that particular SCP didn't suit me. Oh, come on, Jen. But really, imagining you're tidying up files and piles of cute little fairy books. It's kind of adorable. Enough already, I'm getting back to work. But I'm going to stress the point again. That particular SCP did not suit me? Okay, cool. Can I save here? No. Okay. I have been here for months now, and I am now entirely adjusted to the job. So the content of my work is too simply processed archive files. It is work that will never bore me. A few absurd jokes aside, most of the archives are really rather fascinating. I've been having hallucinations lately. I feel like someone is calling me, a voice low and uncertain. They seem to be trying to communicate with me, but I cannot understand a single word they say. In fact, I had planned on seeing a doctor, but Zoe told me it was the typical rookie syndrome and would clear up in a few days. I certainly hope that is the case. I have the feeling that it's an SCP. I hope this is a moment where they save when we open this. Because we will end stream here. It was a good ending. After so much stress with the mannequins. And the hangman. King. Let's see, who can we rate it? How are you suddenly ranked 7? I thought you were higher. Not 6, I meant even higher than that. But maybe I just misremember. I have... Well, just just now. I should have done it like half an hour to an hour ago. But yeah. So I have Thrush, her still doing the gift-a-thon. Day 75. She's working on a secret project, but her stream looks crazy. There are so many of her models, and a model that apparently is upside down but still have a face on the feet. So, interesting. I have Lexi with Story of Season, Grand Bazaar. You have Carol's second account, the point, so I got bumped down from 6 to 7. I can remember that, but I have the feeling we were even higher than 6. But maybe that was just old remembrance, old brain. Lexi, Story of Season. MK with The Sinking City Remastered. Or Rikudo with ASMR. And of course Thrush with crazy stuff. Where do you want to go? He wants you to take my old account's points away. It was number 2 for a while. Yeah, maybe that's what I remember. I mean, I can take away your old points. I just don't want... maybe I write them down, the points. If you ever get your old account back, I don't know which one you will use. So I do not really... Well, I guess I just will have to, put the points from this one then back to the other one. Let's do Thrush? Okay. I guess she will not stream that much longer, because she's already at 5 hours. But as long as she streams and doesn't block out the raids, we will raid. Tomorrow is Dragon Age 2. We start Dragon Age 2. And then the day after we will Cult of the Lamb. We will continue with our cult. Then Friday I have free. And then over the weekend is GoatCon, where we will watch Hogness. And I have a collaboration with Squishy for his 24-hour birthday stream. I will post the time in Discord. I also, Hogness, if you have a link to your stream with your friends, please send it so that I can also send it into Discord. And make a shout out, I guess. Yeah. I'm free tomorrow, so I'm happy. Yay! Hi Nimlock. Hi. We just raid out. Thank you for coming by, though. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for chatting, and we will see us tomorrow with Dragon Age 2. Have a good night and a good evening, and bye bye.